Hi everyone, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be talking about two of the most controversial and disliked female celebrities in Nigeria. Their choice of partners has stirred up a lot of drama, and I am here to break down why these decisions have made them so popular. Stay tuned, subscribe, like and share this video. The first person out of the two most controversial female celebrity is Regina Nneamaka Daniels. She is a popular Nollywood actress and a model. Regina was born in Lagos State, Southwest Nigeria on October 10, 2000. Her mother, whose name is Rita Daniels, is also an actress, film producer and former chairperson of the Actors Guild of Nigeria, Delta State chapter. Regina grew up in Asaba, Delta State of Nigeria. She has 5 siblings, of which 3 of them are male and the remaining 2 are female. Regina is the second youngest child in her family, and she attended Hollywood International School, and in 2018 Regina proceeded to study mass communication at Igbinedion University. She started making movies at the age of 7 with the support of her mother, who is an actress, and her siblings. Her first movie was Marriage of Sorrow, which earned her 10,000 naira back then. She featured in a Nollywood movie titled Miracle Child in 2010. As a child actor back then, Regina Daniels has featured in so many movies, and she has continued to feature in so many movies as an adult. Now, this is where the hatred people have for Regina Daniels started from. The hatred started on the 26th of May 2019 when the 23-year-old actress tied the knot with her 63-year-old lawmaker husband Ned Nwoko in Aniocha local government area of Delta State. A lot of Regina's fans criticized her for marrying a man who is 40 years older than her. According to Regina's fans and trolls, they said Ned Nwoko could have passed as her father. Some even said they believe that Ned Nwoko will be older than Regina's father and also Regina's mother. But despite the age gap between these two, they still got married. They are currently 5 years in marriage, and they recently celebrated their wedding anniversary. I must say that one of the most difficult times for Regina Daniels will be when she got married to Ned Nwoko, because a lot of people were trolling her. There were a lot of negative comments each time she posts on her social media pages. Some of the negative comments was that Regina Daniels married her husband for money. A lot of her fans said, why would she go and marry an old man who is old enough to give birth to her, all because of money, or she's trying to run away from poverty, she's trying to live a luxurious life, and this is why she's shamelessly going for an old man. Some of her trolls even accused her mother of being the one responsible for marrying off Regina Daniels. Some accuse her mother of giving out her daughter's hand in marriage to an old man just because she wants to be living a luxurious life and she wants to be associated with politicians and to be seen as a woman in power. Some even said, why will Regina Daniels, of all people, go for a man that already has up to like 4 wives at home? Some said she was too young to go into that kind of relationship of having to deal with so many wives, all because of money. The trolls was just too much that even me, that was not related to Regina Daniels, felt bad for her each time I see some of these negative comments. A lot of people said their marriage is not going to last because Regina Daniels is going into the marriage for money. She's not going for love. She could have gone for a younger guy, but no, she's going for an old man, all because her mother influenced her to do that. But do you guys think her mother would have been the one that influenced her to marry an old billionaire man? But in the midst of all the trolls, Regina Daniels and her husband have celebrated 5 years in marriage, and they have been blessed with 2 beautiful kids. Ned Nwoko is currently a senator, and Regina Daniels is her husband's personal assistant. And that is why you see her in every post with her husband. That is because she's currently her husband's personal assistant. So I think all the online trolls should please rest at this point. This is 2024, and to me, these guys are not ready. They are not ready to leave each other. Rather, their marriage keeps on going stronger and stronger, because I can see that even up till now, a lot of people are still in their comment section trolling them, giving them some artful comments. Okay, you guys should try and rest. They are not feeling anything you are saying. They are happy together. So everything I have said is the reason why a lot of people hate Regina Daniels on social media. The second controversial female celebrity on my list is Ericon James, popularly known as Vicky James. She was born on the 9th of June 1995 in Akwa Ibom State, where she also hails from. James was born into the family of Mr. Augustine James and Mrs. Esther James as the only daughter among two brothers. Her father was an architect while her mother owned a tailoring outlet. She lost her father when she was almost 5 years old, making her mother the sole breadwinner of the family. While Vicky was still an infant, her family relocated to Ajegunle, Lagos State, where she also spent most of her childhood alongside her two brothers, and she acquired her primary and secondary school education there. In 2015, Vicky James got an admission into the University of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State to pursue a degree in biochemistry, but left to pursue her passion in fashion designing. Vicky James started learning how to make clothes when she was still a child from her mother. In 2019, she was inspired by her mother to start her own fashion brand, Vicky James. She first started her brand by opening a fashion outlet on the Lagos mainland, but later relocated to Lagos Island in search for more opportunities. With time, she founded Vicky James Man, a fashion brand for menswear and Shoprican for women. In the year 2022, she won the AMVCA and the Hakomoni Awards as the Best Fashion Designer of the Year. In 2023, she won 3 awards, including the Future Awards Africa. In February 2023, she organized her first masterclass that helped over 100 fashion creatives from different countries develop their skills. In March 2023, Vicky James launched her podcast, Bible Stories with Vicky James. Vicky James is one of the most successful female fashion designer in Nigeria, as she has made outfits for a lot of celebrities, public figures, and important people both in Nigeria and outside Nigeria. So it is safe to say that Vicky James is recognized internationally and not locally alone. Here is the reason why a lot of people on social media dislike, or should I say hate, Vicky James so much. In October 2023, Vicky James announced her marriage to Femi Atere on social media. In February 2024, they had their traditional wedding in Akwa Ibom State and a vintage white wedding ceremony in Lagos State, Nigeria. The hatred for Vicky James started the moment she posted a proposal video on her Instagram page. According to her fans and online trolls, they believe that Vicky James was the one that staged her proposal. A popular anonymous blog even accused Vicky James of staging a proposal, saying that Vicky James was the one that bought the ring for her fiancé and asked the fiancé to propose to her. And the funny part is, a lot of people agreed to this narrative. Some of our trolls believe that Femi was not ready for the marriage. Rather, it was Vicky James that was pushing for the marriage because she is desperate and cannot wait to get married to Femi. Vicky James and her husband used up to 9 outfits for their pre-wedding photo shoot, and their wedding was a luxurious one that shook the internet. And all of this even made her trolls drag her mercilessly. Some of the hurtful words her trolls said on the internet was that Vicky James was the husband while Femi was the wife, because they believe Vicky James was the one with the money and has been the one responsible for all the wedding expenses. According to their wedding videos, a lot of their trolls feels like Femi is not happy in the marriage because he wasn't showing any affection and wasn't really happy in the marriage because Vicky James was the one showing more affection. Vicky James was the more showing the love. So they believe Femi was in the marriage just because Vicky James is rich. Okay guys, so let me give you a backstory to why people think that Femi is not rich and Vicky James is the one with the money. Vicky James used to be a very good friend of Miss Waneka, who is a hair vendor, a popular hair vendor here on Instagram, but they are not currently in good terms because according to people, Femi was Miss Waneka's manager, and Vicky James got to know Femi when she visited her friend Miss Waneka. And during Vicky James' visit to Waneka's store, he met Femi and decided to have a relationship with him. Information that was passed across social media was that Miss Waneka did not approve the relationship between her friend and her worker because according to Miss Waneka, Vicky James cannot marry somebody that is below her or somebody that is working for her and that she is paying. So because Vicky James disapproved the relationship between Femi and Vicky James, then Vicky James had problem with Miss Waneka, and this is where their fallout started from. So guys, this is why a lot of people think Femi is a broke guy because he used to work for Vicky James' friend. So they believe that everything they've been spending on the wedding was not from Femi's pocket but from Vicky James' pockets. But it seems like all the social media trolls is not getting to this couple, because after their marriage, this couple started posting themselves back to back on social media. A day will not go by without coming across their videos on Instagram. And some of their videos are usually a get ready with me videos or a videos of themselves showing PDAs. To me, this is just a sign that this couple are happy in their marriage and they are just happy with each other. But their trolls will still not let them rest, because according to their trolls, they believe that Vicky James married her husband for get ready with me videos. Some of our trolls said Femi is a toy boy and Vicky James married Femi just to use her in her videos. Lots of online in-laws, including Blessing Siho, also came out to advise Vicky James to keep her marriage private. He said she should stop posting the sweet part of her marriage because a lot of people are actually waiting for her marriage to crash. Despite all the advice from right, left and center, James is determined to do what is best for her and what makes her happy, and she is not ready to stop posting her husband back to back. Because of that, Vicky James and her husband decided to open a YouTube channel called The Ateres so that they can share longer videos of her life and that of her husband, since a lot of people have been asking them for more of their private lives and what their marriage looks like. Vicky James stylishly advertised her husband's business in one of her recent posts. This was because a lot of people have accused Vicky James of not promoting her husband's business. Rather, she kept on doing GRM with her husband to promote her own fashion business. Another thing some people said is that Vicky James is a gospel artist or gospel singer, so why would she be displaying PDA in the public? Because they believe as a gospel singer, she is not meant to be seen being romantic with her husband in the public or displaying PDA in the public. With all of that being said, Vicky James did not listen to any of the online advice and she still kept on posting herself and her husband. So guys, this is pretty much all the things these two female celebrity did, and why a lot of people have been on their neck for Regina Daniels, because she married a 63-year-old man who is old enough to be her father, and people think she married the man for money. And for Vicky James, she's a very rich young lady, and people think she married her husband because she wants to be controlling her husband and she wants to be using her husband for content. All of these are just people's assumption, because you don't live with them, you don't know their mind, you don't know their thoughts, so people just assume and they think that their assumptions are actually right, but definitely they are all wrong. So guys, what are your thoughts in the comment section? I genuinely think that these two people are happy in their marriage. They are really happy, and their marriage is growing stronger and stronger. So this brings us to the end of this video. Please consider to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done that. Like and share this video so that YouTube can recommend this video to other viewers. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.